What's popping, people? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to this video. If you enjoy the channel, you know what to do already. Subscribe, press the alarm bells so you can be informed and notified for future content such as videos like this, shorts, community content, and live streams, which I will start very, very soon. I'm just figuring out my ways in regards to that, and I'm getting stuff sorted for that as well. Also, listen, you enjoyed the video, like, and comment your thoughts and opinion on the topic that we'll be discussing today, which is Bayern Munich manager problems. Yes, there's a lot of news that has been coming out in regards to that, so we will go through those. Go check the socials: TikTok, Instagram, X, Twitter. It's a dumb name, but we move. Listen, go check those out. And listen, most importantly, people, take care of yourselves, be happy and satisfied wherever you may be. Now, listen, I say we begin because my God, man, the news that's been coming out of it is ridiculous. It's mad. But yeah, this is the news. Let me just get rid of the branding one sec. Boom. There you go. Listen, let's begin. Julian Nagelsmann has extended his contract as Germany head coach. So you know what that means, right? So that means basically that we ain't got a manager that's reliable enough to, take over the reins after Donkey Tuchel leaves. That's what it basically means. Or do we have choices? We'll see now, because we're gonna go through this. But it's a shame, man. Because yes, I'm glad in one sense that he's coaching the national side, because I do, in some ways, like if not Saudi, if not Morocco, I do go with Germany for Euro/World Cup. So yeah, man. In that regard, I'm happy. But for the Bayern Munich, man, I'd love to have him back. No, but I do know that if he was back, he would have been eggs on our faces. So it is what it is, man. Not if was fully gonna back, what he's gonna do is more of like I would just want him back because I don't trust anyone else other than him. But apparently, after this news, more news came, and maybe, maybe there's a man. We'll see. Let's see what he says in regards to saying this is a decision of the heart. I can tell you it probably was. It is a great honor to be able to coach the national team and work with the best players in the country. Fair enough, you mean he's German. With successful, passionate performances, we have the chance to inspire an entire country. And listen, you better, man. The two wins against France and the Netherlands in March really touched me. I am not surprised. And to be fair, credit goes to him. We want to play a successful home European Championship together. There. And then I'm really looking forward to the challenge of a World Cup together with my coaching staff. Listen, I have to admit, this is very positive in a sense that he wants to be with the German national team. And for the German national team, they actually have a coach or a manager, whatever you want to call it, that will actually, coach them for more than just the Euros. So they should be able to be prepared for the Euros and World Cup. And he got the squad that he can try to deal with, like Wirtz, Musiala, Andras was doing good in midfield. Yeah, Toni Kroos is back for the Euros. Rudiger, center back, looked unbelievable against Man City for Real Madrid and was pretty good in the international duty as well. If Kimmich right back, hopefully he stays there, not playing midfield. Positive things, man, when it comes to Nagelsmann as German. But it's just a shame that he's not going to be a Bayern one because there were a few Bayern players that could have really fancy having him back. But let's move. Let's scroll up because more news has come. This is Voller speaking. I'm not really fussed about that. Neither am I fussed about this. So let's move on because it's a Bayern View. I just want to talk about Nagelsmann and Tuchel's press conference ahead of the coming game. This is important. Let's read through this. Max Eberl and Christoph Fruin have campaigned hard for Julian Nagelsmann. He was their priority candidate. However, there were critical voices on the supervisory board. Oh my God, here we go. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, in particular, has spoken against Nagelsmann, and the disagreement within Bayern didn't give Nagelsmann a good feeling. Also, excuse me, guys, my reading is awful at times, because he would have had to play an active role in Bayern's rebuild in parallel to the Euros. Nagelsmann turned it down and agreed with the DF. And listen. Before we move on, let me address this. Ragnick, I mean, come on, man. I rate you as part of the supervisory board. Remember, at one point, when you were our chairman, I actually rated you. I rate you more than Dreesen. I can tell you that for free. But listen, that was a bad call from you, man. You should no. First, I have to deal with Honus not wanting Flick, and now you not wanting. Come on. Now this is actually pathetic, man. This is pathetic. Genuinely pathetic. But yeah, anyway. Let's go back to them. Let's go scrolling through more of these. And this one is where I'm interested, right? According to, was it Mundo Deportivo, to be verified, okay, Zinedine Zidane is one step away from becoming the new Bayern coach next season, citing people familiar with the conversations between the two parties. They consider an agreement to be confirmed, denied by other sources. Now, listen, apparently, I'm hoping this is true, but I doubt it is because there's more news in regards to that, which we will. This is part of me is not comfortable reading this one. Ralf Ragnick remains a hot candidate for Bayern job after Nagelsmann's decision to stay with the DFB. In addition to Ragnick, Unai Emery and Zidane are now being discussed as alternatives. Zidane, in particular, would be a great solution due to his record and his person. I agree 100%. Now, who's this guy? Greg Holzner, a reporter, kicker. Okay. See if so he's all fair. He represents it. Fair enough. Let's move on. Although I don't know if he's that reliable or not, which is shocking. I should actually. And then this is the last thing I've seen. Boom. Let's click on this. Zidane is not on Bayern's list at the stage. No truth about an agreement. Bayern were pushing for Julian Nagelsmann. They were only informed of his rejection today and were guard. New candidates are now being considered. Well, listen, you better be considering him as a candidate. I can tell you that. Yeah, we got problems. No. We got problems. And I'll tell you why we got problems. Yeah, because I ain't trusting Ragnick. I ain't trusting De Zerbi. Yeah, Mr. Plan B, and actually not Plan, Mr. Plan A, no Plan B, man. I wish he had a Plan B like Seth freaking Rollins. I really do. I genuinely do wish he had a plan, but he doesn't. I remember I was watching the game that he had against Arsenal. Now Arsenal obviously played pretty well. That was a game that Arsenal had before facing us when we played them in the Emirates. And I have to say, man, my God, this guy just wants to attack. No defense. All attack. Go, gun home. This guy can't even manage a squad, apparently. One press conference, I think during the group stage of the Europa League, he was talking about how he can't manage a squad, Europa League and Premier League. I'm like, bro, how are you going to be an elite manager if you can't do that stuff? Nah, man. No, I don't trust De Zerbi. And Ragnick, he's a director, not a manager. So, yes, and Nagelsmann is obviously, I would love to have Nagelsmann, even though I don't know how he would do because, again, the guy tries too hard to change identity of Bayern and the board won't agree with that. So, at this stage, the only hope I have, and I wish I can get Flick, but I know Honus does not want Flick, which is dumb. Don't get me wrong. Big up Honus for making Bayern what it is. But at the end of the day, that's a bad call from Honus. Like, seriously, man. Hoy. And then also, let me talk about Zidane. Listen, Herbal, Fruin, you must, find the solution. And it better be a good one. I hope they do so, because I'm not going to lie. Herbal and Fruin, they got a pretty good track record from their time at RB Leipzig. I mean, these men are the same guys that somehow developed the players such as Haaland, Bozlais, and the who else, man? There's more at Forsbergs and the what other name? All the guys you see in Leipzig or in Salzburg, them teams. These men were the reasons for it. So Sadio Mane, another one from Salzburg. So listen, All I got to say at the end of the day, Upamecano, Konate, even though Upamecano's a bum, but again, not bum and bum, but his head is gone. So listen, you get the point. The point is, Erbil and Fruin have done amazing jobs when they were in Leipzig and Salzburg. So I can just only hope that they do so in Bayern. And listen, give me a competent manager, because if not, we're finished. We're finished. Well, what's finished in German, man? I'm gonna actually search that on Translate, and hopefully I got that correct. And if I didn't get it correct, I apologize. Yeah, blame Translate for this, because I genuinely don't know. German, what's finished? Fertig. We're fertig. Yeah, that's us. If we don't, or fertig, I don't know how you say it. If we don't, yeah, get that manager that we're looking for, yeah, or with a philosophy and with a level of respect that the players can go behind, then Mike, yeah, listen, we're done with it. So that's my thoughts on the situation. And for me, just get me Zidane if you can, please. I beg. I beg. I'm not. I don't believe. I don't trust the board too much, but I trust the directors. But what do you guys think? Do you think that you know Nagelsmann not joining Bayern is a good thing or a bad thing? And also him staying with the German national team, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Also, who do you think should be FC Bayern Munich's manager, man? I mean, you read the names from the previous tweet that I was reading to you guys. Yeah, there was the likes of Ragnick and the Zerbis and the Zidane. Yeah, I would take Zidane out of that list. I'll definitely take Zidane, seriously. But who would you take? I'm curious, man. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, you press the like and comment button and give your thoughts to the questions I asked, or thoughts on the video in general, right? And you subscribe. Yeah, you press the alarm bell so you get informed and notified for future content. If you enjoy the channel, like, why not? I mean, it helps me, helps the algorithms and everything. Do so. Same goes with the likes. It helps a lot, right? If you want to know more on my channel, I do TikTok videos. Yeah, and I did talk about this in brief in TikTok. Same with Instagram. The same things I post here, and I do post other stuff here. This is pretty like where you kind of see who I am in and out of football at times. So check this one out. And X, yeah, X, check that out. Even though I don't really, use Twitter, but I mean, I'm gonna be using it soon because hey, when I start getting going, that's gonna be the place to be. I'll tell you that. And when I'm there, I'm probably gonna be trolling. I should be trolling already for beating Arsenal, to be really honest. But there's no point. I mean, I've already done enough trolling on the TikToks and the Instagrams. I mean, I've done enough trolling. So, and I've done obviously the post games reviews on that one, or match reactions on that, and I've already done my job there. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the matters. Listen, most importantly, take care of yourselves and be happy and satisfied wherever you may be. I Now I am going to bounce, and hopefully by then we find ourselves a competent manager that can take us far in the future coming seasons. I see ya later.